Hello, everybody. Welcome to our AI Meets Community session. I'm Kate, our marketing director for our community team, and I want to introduce you to Shreya Kumar, who is leading this session. She is new to our team, just joined in October, and she is already making waves. And we've got Lou Honeycutt here. She and I are playing the role of moderator in the background, but we are going to be on stage chiming in here and there. Lou joined the team in September, also pretty new. So be nice to us. We're figuring these things out as we go a little bit, but we have some fun, engaging activities throughout this presentation. And with that intro, let's bring up the slides, and Shreya, let's kick this off.
All right. Okay. So first off, hello everyone. Thank you for tuning in to my session on co-creating an AI community member. This is going to be an interactive and fun presentation. And whenever I mention AI community member, feel free to just click on your favorite emoji in the React emoji set. And before we dive in, oh, there's some flowing already, yay. Before we dive in, just a quick safe harbor disclaimer. Any future plans, products, or features we discuss today are subject to change. This presentation is purely for informational purposes and does not constitute a legal commitment. And I'm also going to leave this slide in here so you can refer to it later. Okay, moving on to something more fun. Me, I'm Shreya. Thank you for the introduction, Kate. And I majored in electronics and communication engineering, and at various points of my career, I've been a DevRel specialist, done front-end engineering, and more recently, explored AI engineering. Community has been at the heart of my professional journey, and today's session is all about that community spirit and exploring how it can be enhanced using AI. But just before that, I want to share my professional goal for 2025, which is to learn and share a new tool every month. And part of it is easy because I'm always looking for new opportunities to learn new things. But part of it is difficult. I want help and in like sharing things with a larger group of people. But this year is going to be different. So if you want to stay updated with my journey, connect with me on LinkedIn and also hold me accountable. All right. Now let's get started with a quiz. How well do you know the Pathfinder community? Question number 1. How many questions were asked in our community in 2024? And in order to give us the answer to this, we can just launch a poll and you can click on one of these options. All right, we'll just wait.
We have a pretty engaged community, but I have literally no idea what the answer is here.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, because you have the slide notes.
Yeah, that would be cheating. I was gonna go ahead and mark an answer, but I was like, oh, I already know the answer to this. I have it before my eyes. All right, is it 1,114? Is it 1,404? Is it 4,879? Or is it 22,589? One of these numbers is very different to the other numbers. But is that number the right answer? We don't know. All right. So I'm gonna. Oh no! Wait, I have my moderator friends here who can help me with that. Okay, so I'm gonna present the poll results. Ooh, a lot of you said 4,879. Some of you said 22,589. Fewer than some of you said 1,404, and one vote, one person said 1,114. And congratulations to that one person, because they're right. It was 1,114. 1,114 questions were asked in our community last year.
So Yeah, I'm going to hop in here and just say we had 1,114 questions asked that were marked as best answer, which is best practice to let us, the community side, know that these are questions. We did have 4,879 total posts created. That includes topics and replies. And then from there, 1,404 topics. So it's a little, we're navigating it a little bit, but 1,114 questions were asked that were marked as a question.
Yeah. So if you create a topic and you don't mark it as a question, we will not know that it's a question, despite how many question marks it has. So please mark it as a question. Do the right thing. And the next question. How many community members answered questions in 2024? Oh, is it 40 or is it 1160? Is it 2,745? Is it 3,475? Or is it 11,991? People who selected the biggest number from last question might want to practice their learning here. The biggest number is not always the right answer. All right, we'll just wait a couple more minutes and let the votes. Okay, I think we can launch it now. Launch the results now. Tell us what the results are. Thank you, Lou.
There we go.
All right, 2,475 was voted on by 4 people, and 1160 by 3 people. 40 people voted for. 40 by 2 people, and 1 person voted for 3,475, and 1 person voted for 11,991. All right, okay. But the right answer to this question is 1,160. 1,160 people replied to a question. So congratulations to those 3 people.
Of those 1,160, we had 40 people receive best answer. So if you ask a question in the community and someone hops on and gives you the answer and you're like, whoa, this is great, this is everything that I needed to know, make sure you click that best answer button so we can continue to celebrate all of those folks that provide you with the right answer.
Another best practice. We're learning so much already. Okay, I'm going to, oh no. Yep, this is the right question. What percentage of posts went unanswered? Is it A, 8.5%, or B, 15.9%, C, 42.6%, or D, 68.76%? And you see what we've done here? We've been very, very precise so as to really make this a competition. Honestly, anything could be the right answer from all of these questions.
Shreya, I really love math. I've been having a lot of fun doing this math with you.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks. That's very sweet. Now I'm thinking of a math one. Oh God, the pressure is immense. Okay, never mind. It'll come to me later.
Could you just try to math-in it?
Ooh,
oh gosh!
Oh,
you've officially hit parent status when you give a pun that bad.
All right. So we have 8.5% being the most. Oh no, wait, we have a tie. Okay, we have a tie between 8.5% and 15.9%. Okay. All right. So the real answer. Oh, I noticed another tie. I didn't even notice the other votes. Okay. 2.6% and 68.76% have both also tied. Well, the community is really divided on this one. Okay. All right. So the right answer is, drum rolls.
It's
8.5%. There were only. Oh no, go ahead.
I was just going to say, that makes me sad because we had a lot of posts. So 417 posts we received went with no replies in 2024. So 417 people who potentially were asking questions didn't get an answer.
There is one other sort of right answer here. Do you guys want to reveal that?
What is it? Oh, is it
68.76 is the percent of questions that did not have best answer marked. So again, we keep talking about this best answer thing. Please mark it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going.
Okay. All right. Next slide. It's buffering on my end. Okay. So now we're talking about the challenges that we face in our community that the stats may or may not have been foreshadowing. Okay, so here's the thing about our community. It is super active. And because our community is this active, a ton of questions get asked every week. But it also means that we have to answer a ton of questions every week. And just last week, we had about 130 posts. And the thing is, sometimes those questions just slip through the cracks and they do not get answered. Or they might get some replies, but they don't get a full resolution. And that's not a great experience from the POV of a community member. I mean, if you've ever asked for help online, you know that screaming into the void is just frustrating, to say the least. And this gets way trickier because our community relies on a fairly small subset of members to answer these questions. We know our community has a lot more experts that could answer these questions and provide really valuable insights. But the question is, how do we engage them? With hundreds of thousands of community members and only 2 dedicated community managers, shout out to Lou and I'm shouting on myself because because that's how many managers we have, community managers we have. Sorry. Is it possible to know every member and what they're an expert in? And okay, just to put that in perspective, assuming that it takes us 10 minutes to really know a community member and what they're an expert in, and also assuming that no new community members are added, the only way we will get to knowing all of the community members that exist in our community is if we only moderated the community for the next 10 years. So we realized that we need something quicker and smarter that does not rely on Lou and I never sleeping. And yeah, choosing automation was a no-brainer because, well, we work for an automation company. And also we saw the opportunity to use AI to do something that we can't do. And our aim with this AI-powered automation is to empower the experts within our community to answer the questions and share their own perspectives. And I'm sure that you've seen a lot of chatbots by now. They're everywhere. And they're also like one seemingly obvious solution to the challenge that we have. It's to build a chatbot that knows everything. But we chose instead to go with AI that knows everyone because we think that's better suited for our community. We don't want the conversation to be limited to the author and the AI. We want the larger community to participate because having more voices in the mix would lead to more creative solutions for the same problem. And as is demonstrated by Marie Kondo here, and asked to answer from an AI community member sparks joy, but using a know-it-all chat agent does not spark joy. And speaking of joy, shout out to all our community members who were the top responders in the past year. And special hat tips to Tamilarasu 10, Zed, Padma Kumar, Ganesh, and Chandu for being the top 5 quickest responders and the people with the most number of best answers. Yeah. We really appreciate you and thank you so much for taking the time and helping out the community. All right. So we sought to find out how do we give our community superpowers by making sure that expertise is just one click away. And let's now talk about how we implemented a community member that knows everyone. Okay, so our community member or our AI community member is a community matchmaker. It knows the experts, it tags them to join the conversation. Once they post an answer, a moderator confirms with the original poster if their query has been resolved. And the best part is that it does not need a major tech overhaul. All you need to do is create an API task with your community management software, link your community moderation platform, and that's it. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel, we're integrating with the tools that we already have. And in a nutshell, the experts find the questions to answer, the seekers of the said answer find experts, and the community learns. It's a win win for everyone. I checked. And okay, so we know what the problem is. We know what the vision behind is. It is. How is it actually carried out? Actually, I would like to show this to you. So let's get into a demo. And okay, if I'm being completely honest here, it's a pre-recorded demo, and I've recorded this beforehand, and it has all the. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna show this to you.
Pre-recording is a smart option.
Yeah.
We already saw Micah's internet go down yesterday live, so I think this was a smart choice.
All right. Yup. Okay, so I'm just gonna play this.
Sent in their questions, and as you can see, there are quite a few. Of course, in the real community, there would probably be even more, and I would be scrolling for hours. Now let's take a look at the main taskbot, which is made of these sub-taskbots. First off, we fetch all the questions that have been unanswered in the past 24 hours and put them in a table. And this table has all the relevant details about this question. We then loop over every entry in the table and extract the details about the author, which don't affect the AI's understanding of the question. And then we add relevant details which do affect the AI's understanding of the question, such as the content, the tags, and the title, to the bot that calls the AI skill and gives us a list of domains. Then we match that list to a database of experts and figure out who would be the right person to tag. Finally, we call an API to reply to the original question using this list of experts. So now I'm going to click run, and before we get into the community to see if it worked, I want to highlight the get domain list part. That this bot uses AI to understand the question and get the list of domains that this question refers to. Now, ordinarily, it would take me a lot of time and lines of code to build an input pipeline, train the AI on my dataset of questions, fine-tune the hyperparameters to my particular use case, and then get the output in a format that can be passed to the next stage of my process. But all I have to do with the AI skill is upload my knowledge base to the AI provider, connect my model to A360, write a prompt specifying what to do and how I need the input, and I have a list of domains. Now this list should be posted in the community, so let's go and have a look there. And sure enough, these questions have a reply count of 1. Now let's check if the question that I had asked has been answered. Yep, prototypists identified that this was a question pertaining to community, identified whom to tag, and tagged them. This should notify the community members via email, and we'll wait for a response from them. And we have an answer. Kate has reached out to tell us how we can get a verified community badge, and all you really have to do is fill out your profile. How easy is that? And also, during Pathfinder Summit, we're giving away 50 exclusive swag packs. This is one activity that you can complete to enter into the raffle and stand a chance to win that swag pack. Alright, so now I'm going to go in and mark it as best answer, which is the best practice here at the Pathfinder community. If someone's been able to resolve your query, go ahead and let them know. And if you forget to mark the best answer, don't worry. our AI community member has you covered. We're working on a feature wherein the AI community member tags the original poster and asks them to mark an answer as best answer after it has been more than 3 days since the last activity on this page. And so the answer has a label on it, and this query can now be marked as solved.
All right. I'm just gonna remove that. Okay. Just give me a second here. Okay. We're back. And yes, as I mentioned, tagging a community member is just one of the features that this AI community member will be able to do. Which is a perfect segue to what I'm going to talk about next, which is the roadmap. So we're just getting started with this community member, and the next things that we're going to implement are an opt-in policy for people to become an expert, so that when the query has been resolved, the original poster gets a message to see if they want to be included in our list of experts and if they want to answer similar questions in the future. Another would be FAQs. The AI community member detects frequently asked questions and and answers them directly because they've been so frequently asked. And the other thing is automatic tagging implementation. How many times has it happened that you go in and you type in the tag and then you've actually left out one or two letters and then it just completely becomes another tag? It happens way too many times. I would know. I moderate. And so what we want to do here is enable some sort of a automatic tagging feature wherein people don't actually have to go ahead and tag their tags in. They get suggestions for their tags. And that makes everybody's life a lot much easier. All right. But that doesn't have to be the end all be all of the features that we're going to implement, which is where you all come in, and which is also why the session is called Co-Creating an AI Community Member, because we want your help. And I'm going to tell you how and why, and mostly how you can contribute. So the first thing would be the easiest, which is to sign up as an expert for our beta program. Our AI community member essentially tags in experts, and it needs a database of experts to tag. So if you want to sign up as an expert, all you have to do is go to your profile, click on edit profile, and then in your profile, in the question where it asks community programs that interest you, click on forum experts. And also has a nice little description that says get tagged to get answers, get tagged to answer. Anyway, so what we'll do is we'll reach out to you about which domains you can answer and then update our database accordingly. But in order to know who's ready for, signing up for the beta program, we would need you to select this forum experts option in your profile. And also filling out your profile, as I mentioned earlier, can help you claim a swag pack. So do it.
Mm-hmm.
The next thing is we need you to suggest features and provide feedback for our AI community member. And we already have a thread that is up in our community in the dev forum for this. So if there's anything that you would want the AI community member to do, or anything or if you would like for it to behave in a particular way, put your suggestions in the thread that we have on our community. And finally, or actually pre-finally, brainstorm solutions with us in our solution sessions, which are a new kind of dev meetup where you will be able to brainstorm and actually work on AI agents. And for our first solution session, we're planning on building out some features of this AI community member that we're building. And if you want to sign up for that, all you have to do is scan this QR code. That's right here. And I'm just going to leave this for like a second more so that people
I
can
dropped
really
it in
scan.
the chat as well. Make it
Oh,
real easy.
great.
Fun.
Thank you. I love having people who help me. Yay, thank you for these things. Okay. I thought I was gonna have to figure this out on my own, but I don't have to. It's power of community. Thank you, Kate.
No problem.
All right. Now finally we come to polls. And this is very exciting because we'll be creating the AI community members' identity using these polls. But no pressure. Like you really don't have to feel pressurized to decide anything. Okay, so the final versions of whatever we decide here will be communicated to our team, and then we will be creating an AI member after the event is over. So right now we'll not be doing it live, but we will be taking in your inputs and finalizing the answers now. The fate of the AI community member depends on you.
Yeah, we're not designing it live because none of the three of us are graphic designers, folks. But we do
Yep.
have a person on our team who can help.
That's right. All right. So the first thing that you have to do is choose your player. Do you want the community member to be an efficient navigator who is efficient, direct, calm, and logical and futuristic? Or do you want them to be like a friendly, helpful neighbor who is approachable and cheerful and curious and engaging and community centric? Or do you want them to be like your comical coworker who is helpful, proactive, chatty, humorous, casual, and yet approachable, and a multitasking maven? Tell us your answers in this poll that we're about to launch. Yep. And wait, is there an option to just move this so that people can read what it's about? Can they move the poll?
I don't know.
Tell us in the chats if you can move the poll or not. And yeah, but okay, maybe I'll just like read it out for them in case they're not able to.
Give them
Okay.
the quotes. I think the
Oh,
quotes really do a good job of summarizing those personalities.
Okay. All right. So personality one, the efficient navigator, is most likely to say, allow me to streamline that for you. The helpful neighbor would probably say, tagging the best experts because teamwork makes the dream work. And the comical coworker is more likely to say, let's clip that idea to the right forum so the real experts can check it out. I hope I have modulated my voice enough because I don't know if I'm doing justice to this AI community member here.
I wonder how long it will take me to help build out all of the puns the comical coworker would come up with.
All right.
I know that would lift my shoulders, you guys.
All right. Shall we?
Ooh, and we have the results. Drum rolls. Okay. Ooh, the helpful neighbor got the most amount of votes. 50% of the votes, too. Nice. Okay. Thank you for helping us decide that. Now that we have that locked in, we come to the next question.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I can just narrate it from here because I have notes here. All right. What do you want the AI community member to look like? Do you want them to be like an absolute robot icon with a sleek metallic shape, a glowing circuit, which is unmistakably machine-like? Or do you want them to be a geometric mascot, a playful 3D shape with subtle cartoonish features like an eyes, like one mouth, two eyes, or small limbs? And or do Do you want them to be an office supply sidekick, which is a playful piece of stationery, may or may not be a U-clip, and a sticky note with a face, or a talking paperclip, or a fun pencil? Those are the kind of stationery that we're considering, but it's not limited to that kind of stationery. So yeah, help us decide the avatar for this AI community member.
Quick learning here. I could have hit the X on that last one and everyone would still have access to the poll. So.
Oh. Okay, I didn't know that. Good things. You learn something new every day.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, the votes are still coming in. I was going to say let's close the polls, but there was this one voter who made it in time. Oh, there's another one. I'm just surprised by this constantly.
Okay, I'm gonna close it.
Yep.
There you go.
A geometric mascot. All right. Okay, 6 votes. So 1 by landslide. Yay. Okay. So let's finalize something. I'm just going to quickly write down a geometric mascot and the friendly neighborhood community member. Okay. All right. Now let's go to the next question. What else should we consider for the appearance and personality of this AI community member? Is there anything else that you would like to add or customize the bot any further? Let us know by dropping your answers in the chat or here in the input field. And these will go directly to our team, so they will not appear in our chat. But if you write in the chat, that will appear to the public, and as in the audience, whoever is watching this. Okay, I think we can go ahead and close that now. Okay, and before I move forward, I have one more question. How many times have I said AI community member throughout this talk? Drop in your guesses, chat as well. I know the answer, and there is an answer. And there's a recording also to double check. All right. Finally, what should we call the AI community member? And really, your vote could be standing in the way of it getting a really cool name or a really weird name that we are stuck with forever. But no judgment to any of the names that are here. But I have a favorite, and there is a right answer.
Oh, that's hilarious. So just so everyone is totally aware, this will replace Prototypus because that isn't really AI flavored, right? So we've got a whole bunch of options here. All right, walk through them, Shreya.
Yep. So I always like to say that Prototypus walked so this future AI community member could run. Pathfinder Prime or Captain Pathfinder or Empathfinder or The Pathfinder or Pathfinder AI or Automati or Page the Pathfinder or Finder of Paths. Which one will it be?
Hey, I want to emphasize, if you see on the Captain Pathfinder, the AI is capitalized, and on the Pathfinder, the AI are capitalized.
And on Page the Pathfinder.
Oh, and on Page. Yes. Not
AI is
folks.
All right. The votes are coming in, so I'm a little bit hesitant to. Oh, okay.
Shreya, let's keep it open because better safe than sorry. You know what I mean?
Oh boy.
guys have just opened up something in me today. It's such a treat for you.
To the audience, like, what level of painful was that pun?
Okay, I think we're ready.
Okay. Okay, then we can close this and. Ooh,
No,
Captain Pathfinder, run! Oh, what is the tie between
it's a
Captain
tie.
Pathfinder?
I wasn't prepared for that.
Neither was I.
Oh,
Do we have to do
okay.
it?
So here's what I'm thinking, and you all tell us in the chat if you're good with this. We will make this a final decision between Captain Pathfinder and Pathfinder AI, a poll in the community as a follow-up, and we'll let the whole community, whether or not they showed up to this, vote on those final choices.
React
Cool.
with an emoji if you think so.
Up, emoji, if that works for you all.
Yeah.
A tie really bites.
Man.
I know.
Hey, Batsal,
Oh,
the
is that fun
Pathfinder.
too? Oh, sorry, I missed that. What was that, kid?
Oh, that's fair. Cool. Thanks, Michael. Batsal guessed that your right answer was Paige the Pathfinder. Okay, let's
I will not give you now.
Shall we keep going?
Yes. Well, actually, we've come to the end of this, really.
Okay.
I think. Oh yeah, that's it. But before that, before we and so unceremoniously, are there any questions in the chat?
Does anyone have any questions about how Shreya used API tasks, or did you use enterprise knowledge?
I did, yeah. That's how the AI knows.
What other tools? Obviously, control room. But what else did you use to build this?
Cool. So I use enterprise knowledge, and that's how the bot knows how to. Oh, no, actually, that's how either Pathfinder AI or what was the other one, Captain Pathfinder know how to differentiate between questions. So essentially, what it does is it takes in the question information, right, and it converts that into the domains. So I used enterprise knowledge for that. Everything else was done in the control room pretty much, and I used Gainsight's own APIs, which were which I was able to create a connector with using connector builder. So those are the three things I used. But if there aren't any questions, then we can go to the title slide, which is Go Be Great! Create more things. Drop your answers in the community chat thread where we ask for features and tell us what you think about, what you think you want to see from the AI community member whose name is a tie and will be decided in the community as well. And also join the solution sessions. We'll be building out some of the features of this AI community member there. All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Any last thoughts, Kate? Do we have to present the?
We are good.
What about the this slide?
Oh, I can talk through this real quick. All right.
Okay.
Our last three things we want you to do. First, we want you to become a community member if you're not already signed up. Just go to community.automationanywhere.com and get yourself signed up. Now, while you're there, head over to the events section and start signing up for some of the upcoming events. We've got a handful listed for the next few months. And if you haven't already started working on your 2025 goals, there is a blog post under our Pathfinder blog where Lou created a very helpful worksheet and some instructions on how to use it. We want you all to be successful in 2025. That means you start by setting your goals. Okay. Well, thank you all. This was amazing. I hope you had fun. We had fun. Hopefully you didn't die from Lou's puns. I really love them, but I'm also a parent, so
I think I just revitalized everyone for the day.
Yay.
Okay. We will see you on sessions later today. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Appreciate you.
Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.